How's it going, everybody? This is BeatTheBush. Today I'd like to introduce you to a class of assets that you should really know about. Now what I'm talking about is tax-free municipal bonds. For whatever state you're living in, you'll likely be able to buy municipal bonds in your own state that will make it tax-free. For California, for example, you can buy stock ticker symbol PCK, which is a municipal bond. Now the current price on this in April 2007 is actually about $9.81. Every single month you hold this share, you're actually going to get 4.73 cents every single month. This translates to every single year you're going to get 56.8 cents a year. If you look at the history, they do give the payout pretty consistently, and if you work that out, it's 5.78%. So 56.8 divided by 9.81 works out to be 5.78%. Now the critical and really good thing about this is that if you're a working full-time person, let's say you make 50K a year, you are in the 25% tax bracket. Now this money that you earn here is actually tax-free. So you actually have to earn something a lot bigger if you bought it in a normal stock and got a dividend where you have to pay taxes. So to figure out how many percent you would be gaining from an actually tax dividend, you do 1 minus 0.25 over here, you get 7.7%. Now 7.7% is pretty high for a dividend, and for that type of dividend you usually get a little bit higher risk. Now imagine you have $10,000 and you want to invest it somewhere. Well, California municipal bonds is a pretty good way to go, because if you invest $10,000 every single year, you're going to get $579. This is pretty nice for not doing anything at all, and this is actually tax-free. Tax money, you would have had to earn $770, and then you take off 25% of that, then you would get $579. So you can see this 5.78% is really worth 7.7% before tax. Now before you run out and put all your money into this, it does look really good, but there are risks involved. In the bond, there could be default risk because the PCK thing and any other municipal bonds actually holding a collection of bonds that have places like schools or utilities that sold these bonds to this fund. When they pay money consistently back to this fund, this is the money that you're actually getting. Now I did say there are principal risks to it because they could default and the price of this could go down. When the federal interest rates go up high enough for, like treasury bonds or something, then people are going to gravitate towards that. There will be less demand on this. When there's less demand on a stock, the price also goes down. If you look at the history of PCK, it actually went up 20% a while ago, and it kind of went down 10%. So you can see that, yes, it can go up and down percent, but then if you keep on sitting on this and get 5.78%, if you sit on it for 3 years, you don't really care if it goes up and down 10%, as long as they keep on paying you 4.73 cents every single month for every single share that you hold. Now bonds is a little bit more conservative than stocks in general. Generally it's good to hold a division between stocks and bonds, and how much to divide between those two really depends on your investing style and your comfort level of how volatile things are. Of course, the less volatile that you want it, the more you want heavily weighted in bonds. Of course, you also don't want to have it in one single type of bond as well. You want to spread it all across several different kinds. I hope this was informative for you. I know when I first heard of tax-free bonds, it's like, what? I didn't even know such things exist. And you keep it in the back of your mind so that you can maybe take advantage of it sometime in the future and go, hey, when you're making trade-offs between your investments, you go, oh, maybe I should buy a little bit of this bond so that I can get a recurring income. It's just something to think about. Don't forget to give me a like on this video, comment down below. Let me know if you already know about municipal bonds that are tax-free. If you're interested in supporting this channel, don't forget to check out my Audible link down in the video description below, where you can get a free audiobook, and if you cancel the subscription in time, you can actually keep the audiobook for free, and you don't have to pay a thing. Don't forget to check out my Patreon over here and subscribe. Thanks for watching.